what's up with Little Kim.
Please, more gossip. You need to pick it up.
Wendy girl, who's the gay rapper?
Matter of fact, it thinks the same.
Rather controversial.
Controversy in the rap world.
This is what I know how to do, so I'm not playing.
I hear you.
Go hard or go home.
All right.
The ain't playing.
I don't think I've ever seen anything quite like this before.
The Wendy Williams Experience. This is a Wendy Williams exclusive.
Yo, what up? This is Big Snoop Dogg, and you're listening to the Queen of Radio, Wendy Williams. You got to do it.
Yeah. It's the Wendy Williams Experience, everybody, and it's Advice Hour. And I would like to thank the good people at JCPenney for sponsoring the Inside Scoop here on the Wendy Williams Experience. And the Inside Scoop on fashion for the spring, well, boy, oh boy, they got us going every place, don't they? The flowers, the polka dots, girls, the nautical. Are you doing that for the spring? Okay, that is one look I can't get with. That whole, the nautical thing. Maybe it's the 4 buttons that come up either side of my hip bone and, the sailor pin. I don't know, but I can tell you one thing. It's all inside JCPenney. You want the black and white look? What about a wrist full of gold bangles? They have beautiful jewelry at JCPenney. Real and faux. Affordable. Nude makeup is big, although they're saying, brighten up your lipstick a bit. It's all inside JCPenney. I love it. You can go overboard with your fashion and not break your budget. You need new bras, what? You know what I'm shopping for the spring? I need a new raincoat. Like, I want something that's really belted nice. And please, I don't want it in cement color, and I don't want it in beige. Like, I would like, I don't know, something, maybe polka dot. Well, I bet I can find it in JCPenney. All the fashion. Last time we talked about JCPenney, we were talking about, and every time I go in the bathroom, I swear I think about you all. That rug around the toilet. That's me. I love it. I live with 2 stink guys, so they be splashing it up. And you wash it a few times, and then you just, get rid of it. You get another one. It's all inside. I love the good people of JCPenney. They got so much going on and all under one roof. For average shoppers like us. And even for the not-so-average people. Look, you can't trick up all your money at Gucci. You know what I mean? Come down to earth with the rest of us. Great stuff. Clothing, accessories, and the greatest trends for the fashionista in you. Plus, all the best bathroom accessories. Did I say that? Yeah, and their blinds. Have you ever gotten the blinds at JCPenney? I have. They ordered a little mini one for powder room. Beautiful. They got it going on. The Inside Scoop. There it is. It's sponsored by JCPenney. Right here on the Wendy Williams Experience. It's all inside. JCPenney. Love you, baby. Yeah. All right, so it's Advice Hour. We're eagerly awaiting or is it just me? I think we're all eagerly awaiting the arrival of Larry Blackman. I can't wait until he gets here. I wonder what he looks like. Remember his body was all buff and stuff back in the day? All brown and buff, hair all thick, the mustache, crazy, and always well manicured. Yeah. Dear Wendy, first, can I just say, I can tell by the handwriting, this looks like an older woman who's left a note for the milkman's money. Yes. So without even looking at the age of the person, and it's a 2-pager, but she writes big like me, so I'll get to this. Let me look at the second page. Oh, yeah? All right, I'll give you her age at the end. Dear Wendy, I listen to you every day while I'm picking up my granddaughter, who gets in the car, and sometimes I have to turn you off. Smile, because this is a grown and sexy radio show. She says, but I just had to write you about a young lady who is married and only wants sex 3 times per month. Wendy, is she ill? Perhaps she has anemia or a thyroid problem, undiagnosed. Or perhaps, anyway, she goes on to say, a healthy person who knows that sex is God's gift to mankind and who has a husband wants sex more than 3 times a month. She and her husband need to talk and touch and feel. Maybe they need an education in foreplay. She needs to read The Man Who Dreamed of Tomorrow. The Life and Thoughts of Willem Reck. Written by Edward Mann and Edward Hoffman. Also, she needs to read Sensuous Woman. And he needs to read Sensuous Man. Thanks, Wendy. Unsigned, in parentheses, 65 years of age. There you go. She's up there reading Sensuous Woman. I hear that, Grandma. Just sometimes we need to be straightened out by, older people. And not everybody's only getting hit off 3 times a month when you get past a certain age.
Take care of your sciatica.
My pop is celebrating his 72nd, 3rd, something like that birthday today.
Hey, boy! Big.
He made it. My mother was happier than him. You know how they get at a certain age. They're just so happy to have each other. You would have thought it was her birthday. Oh, Wendy, we're so happy. I knew what she meant. I didn't want to say. You know what I mean? My lifelong partner, here he is, yada, yada. They've been married for like 47 years. She doesn't know life without my father, and vice versa. So,
It's good, though.
Yeah, it was good. It was good. I caught a little tear in my eye, but I had already applied 3 coats, and I wasn't having it go to waste, so I stopped it from rolling down my cheek of mascara. But, it was like she was the one celebrating the birthday. It was I felt like, maybe I should have sent her something. Pack of condoms or something.
Wendy?
I'll never forget it. Never mind. Let's go into this. Dear Wendy, first off, I love your show, but here's my issue. Wendy, I say issue because I refuse to take this on as a problem. I've been with this brother for 4 years. Turn the music down. You can turn it off. Thanks. I've been with this brother for 4 years, and I don't want to give too many details of the relationship because he swears he doesn't listen to you, but I know he does. I mean, it's Wendy, man. So cute. Anyway, me and this brother are tight. He brought me a new house. When I say bought, I mean he put the money down and he pays the mortgage. He's no sucker, Wendy. I do my part, too. Between the two of us, our salary is about $130 a year. And for where we live, that's boss. Okay, where do you live? Why are you saying that? And for where we live, that's boss. Who says that? What region? Oh, 803. Where's that? Salwa's just walked. Salwa, where's the 803 area code? Do you know?
In Virginia?
I don't know. All right, let's not dwell. But for where they live, $130,000 a year is boss. Okay. Anyway, his son came to live with us recently. I can't stand him. I hope no one that knows me is listening because I thought you said it's Wendy, man. That means everybody's listening. I hope no one that knows me is listening because my friends even will know that it's me. Wendy, he lies, he is lazy, and he totally takes advantage of his father. I think old boy is playing the separation situation for all it's worth. Me and my man get together on the discipline, but I'm feeling he is only agreeing with me to keep peace in my house. And she puts in big, bold print, my house. Wendy, it has gotten so bad for me that I have already looked at my fiance and planned how I'm going to pay off some of my credit cards in the event that the brother has to choose between me and his son. I totally expect and respect that he would choose his son. It would affect my savings, but his sister could make it. And hey, I've effed a brother for less. And trust me, there is always someone waiting to help a sister out. Yeah. And don't get me wrong, Wendy. What'd you say, Ludacris?
Yeah, baby.
All right. Don't get me wrong, Wendy. This brother has my heart, but I will not allow a child to manipulate what's going on in this house. Oh, she keeps saying my house. In my house. That's one reason that he is here with us. He totally took advantage of his mother, and it was feeling like he needed to be in a more structured environment. I am also finding myself looking at my man like, would you please put your foot up that boy's behind and stop trying to be his friend? I must give him credit, though. He has brought his grades up since he's been here, and That pisses me off because now I know you're not dumb, just lazy as hell and trying to make an easy time of it. And furthermore, Wendy, I think the boy may be gay, which is not an issue for me, but maybe for his dad. Trust me, I'm a bigger fag hag than you, Wendy. Damn.
How you doing?
Or I think they're indirectly, she's calling you a name.
Really?
Well, who do I hang around with? I mean, hang around with, sorry.
Me and Dave.
Dave doesn't come with us when we go shopping at Barney's.
Oh,
Which, by the way, are we still on for tomorrow?
Absolutely.
Okay. Trust me, I'm a bigger... Okay. But what teenage boy 16 stays up all night sneaking and talking soft to other boys on the phone? Art, please. I don't like having ginger ale all over the console. Mr. Blackman will be here in a moment.
Oh, you're right. You're right. Shh.
We haven't seen a girl at... No, see, don't start that because you're making false alarms.
Sorry.
Okay. We haven't seen a girl at the house since he's been here. Wendy, the son is very attractive. She puts a capital Very. And if he is talking to a girl on the phone, he has the music on blast. But when it's a boy, it's very hushed. Wendy, I really already know what I'm going to do. If my man can't check his son and start trying to raise him, then I'm not afraid to do what I need to be done. Don't say where the email came from. You know what? I don't know how old you are, but you've been with your man for 4 years. It's very good that you already know ahead of time that the boy, presumably, if he's not a ghetto father, the son is going to come before you. It's very good. The only problem that I have is this whole house thing. If you leave the relationship, what will you do with the house? You can't possibly be thinking, or maybe, let's see, do you keep the house? See, because I'm thinking, you know what? The harder I break up with you, the more flustered and bewildered I leave you. And that's how I like to leave a man, you know, in my single mind. Flustered and bewildered. Keep your damn house. Here are your keys. You know what I mean? Take back your jewelry. Take back the minks. Hi, Susie John. Take back the pearls. What makes you think that I am one of those girls?
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
She sings too. Nice.
I do it all. You know what? And a lot of boys, I think, whisper after midnight. You know why? Because when you get on the phone with your boys, that's when you're talking about your grimiest mess when you're 16 years old. Don't you remember what it was like? Come on now. You're talking to your girls. Sure, you can put the music on blast when you're talking to some damn girls because you're not talking about all the stuff that you talk about with your boys. I dug her out. I did that. You know what I mean? Correct me if I'm wrong. I've never been a 16-year-old boy, but I'm thinking, excuse me, is he 16? Yeah, 16. Stays up all night talking to boys. Soft on the phone. They're not talking probably about soft stuff. They're probably talking about, what?
It's quite the opposite.
Yeah, they're talking about Chief, and they're talking about brown juice.
And they're talking loud.
And no.
I'd go in the basement, we'd be screaming.
But the point is that you went someplace to be secretive. He might not have that luxury to be able to go upstairs, downstairs. You know what I'm saying? If your room is like literally right next door to your parents' room, you got to talk soft when you're talking about slaying girls in the stairwell during school.
Oh.
You understand? Or cutting school to cop weed in Washington Square Park. And try to be home by 5 o'clock dinner. Don't forget the books. So, so it looks like we went to school. That's what that's what I'm thinking. I mean, his sexuality is neither here nor there. I'm trying to figure out also after 4 years how he's going to buy you a house, but he hasn't wifed you. Just asking. Maybe that's not what you want. But just asking. And I don't know how old you are either. But you asked me what I think. I think you're doing the right thing. I think you are sensibly preparing your escape for when he chooses his son over you. And I'm just wondering what you're going to do with the house because you use a lot of my houses in here. And technically, maybe, but,
It's windy, man.
have a boyfriend, and I've been with him for maybe a little over 3 years. And he's just now telling me that he has a child out there somewhere that may be like 5 or 6 years old.
The Wendy Williams Experience.
Here we go now. Here we go now.
Excuse me. Oh, it's the Wendy Williams Experience. I'm very excited. Larry Blackman is in the office right now, in our pink office. And Art went back there and looked at him. And I said, don't tell me anything. Just answer one question. Is the mustache still in place? And he said yes. Right, Art?
Yeah. It's the legendary one.
Hold on a moment. Let me just clear my mouth. By the way, thank you, everybody, for letting me know that the 803 is Columbia, South Carolina. Thank you. I got faxes from everywhere with that one. Somebody even sent me a map with all the area codes of the whole country. Like, don't ask again. But you always asking what area code here. Post this in the studio. Shout out to Tasha in South Philly, who says that she loved the Best Of shows, particularly when Curtis Blow was in here talking about the Hip Hop Church. And Dave, you kept hitting the drill button. She loves that. And I got another fax from Philly. Dear Wendy, I'm going to start harassing you as soon as possible, like starting today. Please help me. I need to purchase my first mink jacket in New York City. My auntie is bringing me to the city on Saturday, March 5th. We'll be staying in Times Square, but we'll travel anywhere. I don't mind if it's refurbished. My limit is $3,500. P.S. I'm a loyal listener. And that is, you don't sign your name, but thank you very much for all your listenership. And shout out to everybody listening on Power 99 right now. Go where I go. I go to Demetrio Furs. It's on 30th Street, 30th Street in Manhattan between 6th Avenue and 7th Avenue. It's a one-way street. It's going to be on the right side of the street. Demetrio Furs. Bill and Pete Demetrio will hook you up. And $3,500, that'll get you something lovely. As a matter of fact, you will have money to pay one of your hotel nights and take your auntie out for a fabulous dinner and perhaps even top off your ensemble with a pair of shoes. That's how good $3,500 will be for you. And that's great starter money. She's about to purchase her first. $3,500. That's excellent. Excellent budget. So go to Demetrio. All right. It's still advice hour. And Elisa is 27 years old, and she says, I have never been in a serious relationship, Wendy. I live with my mother and father. I can't keep a job. I have no friends, associates, and what have you. All relationships I've been in ended up leaving me hurt and confused. Most of the time, the men would just stop talking to me or just want to have sex with me. I'm a college graduate. I want to get ahead in life. I have no kids, but I want one day. Also, Wendy, I started a new job 2 weeks from now. All of my previous jobs ended with me getting laid off or forced to leave. How can I stop the vicious cycle of not being able to cope? Well, I can tell you, I hate to be negative, but everything about your facts is absolutely negative. So I'm wondering what kind of vibes you put out when you go out with men. You know what I mean? You said you live with your mother and father. First of all, at 27. I mean, hopefully there's a good reason for that. Otherwise, there's no excuse. That's a turnoff. And as far as having friends and associates, I mean, you're not alone with that one. Associates, though, come on now, associates. Get yourself gussied up. Go out by yourself. You come home with a bunch of associates. We know, and then you build your list from there. I mean, you got to be open to meeting new people, and part of being open is the most simple thing in the world, and it costs nothing: a smile. Smile more, and look up. Don't look down at your feet when you walk. I'm not going to even address you in relationships with men because it seems as though you just have a general, you use the word cope. You just have a general problem with coping. So, it starts with keeping a job for more than, a short period of time and with taking more pride, I guess, in yourself. And once you do, maybe the world will open up to you. I mean, there's no concrete answer to your question. Her question is, how can I stop this vicious cycle of not being able to cope? Well, the answer lies within. It starts with you. Is there some weight you need to lose? Just asking. Are there some glasses that you need to update or maybe get rid of? Just asking. You know, are you the best you can be when you look in the mirror? Just asking. And as long as I'm asking, why are you living with your parents at 27? Just asking. I wish you well, but there's no concrete answer. Just saying. Dear Wendy, my name is Tamara, and I'm 38 years old. I live in New Jersey. I have a 15-year-old son, and ever since my divorce, I've been in 4 serious relationships, but for one reason or another, they never work out. Well, on Friday, Wendy, I came home from work early to find my son in his room dressed in one of my lingerie outfits. He didn't see me because I peeked through his partially open door. He was parading around the room with my black lacy thong, my black lacy bra, my black garter belt with lacy stockings. He would have had on the shoes if they weren't too small for him. Wendy, I said nothing to him, just quietly walked out of the house and then came back in and slammed the doors so that he'd know I'm home. I called for him, and he said that he'd be there in a minute because he just got out of the shower and needed to put some clothes on. He doesn't know that I saw him, but I have to talk to him about perhaps being gay. All weekend long, I've been looking at him closely, and everything he does looks gay to me. The way he walks is a little effeminate. The way he talks to me and his aunts make him sound gay. And this is tripping me out. He is my only child, and I feel somewhat responsible for him being gay because I sheltered him, and he's always around me and my sisters. Oh, yeah, the overbearing mother and the overbearing aunties. Doesn't necessarily mean he's gay, nor does dressing in lingerie mean he's gay. They say cross-dressing and gay have little to do one with the other. And maybe what you're doing is you're seeing the influence of all the laciness, and you're now thinking that he's gay. Did he seem gay before all this laciness? I talked to him. I mean, you're a single mom. He's 15, you're 38. You know what I'm saying? No doubt you're a young 38. And I pull my son aside, definitely. And just, look, this is what I saw. I tell him what I saw, too. And I just want you to know that I'm here for you to speak to. You're not going to necessarily get a confession from him. A confession might take time. Maybe by summer, your 4th of July fireworks will be him confessing everything to you. But you got to start massaging his comfort zone so that he understands that mom is okay with hearing what I have to say. Even if she doesn't agree with it, he has somebody to talk to. Wendy, I know this sounds crazy, but I need to talk to my son, but I don't know what to say to him or how to approach him. Tell him what you saw. That'll open up the door. Just tell him that and just let him know if there's anything that he ever wants to talk to you about. And then ask him, is he gay? With a straight face. You might need a belt or two of brown juice before this one, girl. But leave the chief alone. It'll have you laughing. No, I'm just playing. Good luck with this, though. Communication.
Presently, my husband just got discharged from the military. But now he's home, and I just want to tell him to get the out.
The Wendy Williams Experience. Yo, did you catch this flashback?
Somebody make a copy of the memo that we've all received concerning Cisco and send it to Samantha Mumbo. You know the English black girl singer? Cisco is her new boyfriend. You see what I'm saying? Now, fire off a memo to this girl. No, just make a copy of the one that we've already received. We all have the memo.
How you doing?
Okay.
Miss A Day.